Is Chicago still a great place to be moving to? Well, having gone to the University of Illinois at Chicago, I've lived there for many years. I've lived here for many years. I can tell you that straight up, it's not as good as it used to be. And I can tell you for a few reasons why. First of all, I want to throw this out. I love the city so much. I've grown up around the suburbs, but I went to school in the city, and I've always been a fan of the city, from the architecture, the food, everything. But I'll tell you this, it's gone more or less downhill because not only are prices going up, a lot of things like rents used to be on average around $2,000, depending on where you're living. Even in a nice neighborhood like this, you can find something like that or below. Very rare, but still could find it. Now you can't really necessarily do that, and the price of rent's just like, on average, it's just like, let's say, gone up almost twofold, to say the least. And I mean, there's some things that are better about it than I would say than other cities. Like, I'll tell you this, the crime, from my experience, I mean, it's kind of average compared to most American cities, but what I can tell you is that the crime is like reported and scaremongered a lot because the stats are true, but it's very much pockets in the city. You just gotta avoid those neighborhoods and all that, and you're good. Like, if you're going to this part by Wrigley Field, you're not gonna really find much crime. Obviously, if you follow common sense like any other American city, you make sure to lock your things at night and all that sort. But like, overall, do I find that living in Chicago is worthwhile to do nowadays? Unfortunately, I would not. I would say if you wanted to get all the benefits of living of Chicago, like all the concerts and festivals, because I think Chicago has supposedly one of the most festivals in the country. However, like avoiding the costs and all that associated with it, you could live like in Northwest Indiana and avoid places like Gary, but good commuter train, decent I should say, they used to be better, commuter trains in Northwest Indiana and take you to the city every weekend or so, and you save a lot of costs on living and rent and all that sort. Same with the Northwest suburbs, and the Chicago suburbs in Illinois, but it's a little pricier living in Illinois, just an FYI. So yeah, this is Coffee Travels. I would say on average, living in Chicago, it's not as much as it used to be.